You're watching Fox 28 News at 10. Now back to Tom and Farron.
As we approach the end to the year-long celebration for South Bend's 150th birthday, we're going to share some stories with you from one of the city's oldest residents.
Yeah, well, full disclosure here, this fantastic source just happens to be the grandmother of Fox 28's Molly Jurasek. She's 96 years old and has lived in South Bend since she was just a baby. Here's Molly with her personal and very special report tonight.
My grandmother, Loretta Bannon, has been an active member of the South Bend community since her childhood, from hopscotching the streets of our city neighborhoods to volunteering for county government. Through her eyes, you'll see what South Bend used to be like and how we've changed since 1919.
My father was graduated from Notre Dame, and when he was at Notre Dame, he met my mother, who was a South Bend girl.
That relationship and a booming real estate business brought my Grammy, Loretta Bannon, to South Bend.
Everybody congregated if you wanted to go shopping, and there was no malls. So that's where we went.
Take a look at downtown during the 1970s.
Wyman's and Ellsworth, and there was Worth there.
Even before then, downtown was a place where 96-year-old Grandma Bannon remembers spending a lot of time.
People would go even in an evening, you know, and just walk down the street and look in the windows.
She says she took the streetcars to dance class in the 20s.
I took ballet and turbo dancing, tap. Took all of them.
Had a navy blue Studebaker car growing up, a mark of South Bend's greatness.
It meant so much to South Bend.
Even in tough times like the Depression.
My brothers had paper routes. And the money that they earned on the paper route helped put the food on the table.
Grammy never recalls going hungry or even talking about the market crash.
It was just something that it stayed within a family.
She spent her early school days at St. Joseph Academy on Taylor Street. It's gone now. She met the Rockney family there, becoming friends with Newt's only daughter, Jean.
Mrs. Rockney had a party for her friends. It was a pretty good-sized party. All I remember is Jean and I did the dishes.
She remembers Newt died in a plane crash before she met the family, something she says the family didn't talk much about. After her first year in high school,
they didn't have much in the way of activities.
She made a switch to Central High School, where those classrooms are now studio apartments.
Of course, they had a glee club, which I joined, and then there always was a drama club there, and so I got involved in those things.
For fun, Grammy says people drove out to South Bend's airport.
Here I am in a coat and a hat and gloves.
Offering their first commercial flights in 1919.
All we did was drive out to the airport, and he took our picture. Yeah, that was a special occasion.
At 22, she got married at St. Patrick's Church.
The day I got married, it was a good day.
A church her grandfather helped build. With her husband, Julius, they raised 4 kids.
We like to, in the summertime, go up to Lake Michigan.
But she did more than mothering. So you were a business owner.
I was, for a long time.
Grammy owned a maternity shop on Mishawaka Avenue during the late 50s.
I said, I can't do this. I don't know how to order clothes. I don't know this.
And the tiny building that held her store until 1988 still stands today.
Gosh, I haven't thought of anything like this for so many years.
As a witness to downtown South Bend's transformations, she relishes the revitalization of her hometown, from making our way back to two-way streets.
Now we're going back the way it was.
To repurposing the old Studebaker factory.
Anytime something can be rejuvenated is a good idea, I think. And maybe in doing so, it could, you know, bring back memories too.
I also grew up here in South Bend, and I always cherished the wisdom and memories my family shared with me. So by sharing a little of my family history with you, I hope it brings you nostalgia from the past and excitement for the future, wherever you call home. Molly Jurasek, Fox 28 News.
You know, that is quite a claim to fame that you did the dishes at the Rockney's party.
Yeah, or even owned a store. I mean, Grammy did a lot.
She did do a lot, and it makes you want to, like, talk to the relatives that you still have here to get down the memories that they have to make sure that they're not forgotten.
Oh, it absolutely does. And if you love history like we do and seeing all those old videos and everything, you'll love the other great stories that we're going to bring you this year as we gear up for Indiana's bicentennial, where we'll be covering stories from Indiana's history.
Looking forward to that.